can't tell the difference between my waking life and dreams.
เพื่อต้อนรับการมาถึงของฮีโร่คนใหม่ Moon Knight Marvel Studios ได้มอบโอกาสให้ JUST do IT เข้าสัมภาษณ์กับจัสตินเบนซันและแอรอนมูนเฮดคู่หูผู้กำกับวิสัยทัศน์ไม่เหมือนใครเจ้าของผลงานไซไฟระทึกหลุดโลกอย่าง The Endless และ Synchronic รวมถึงอีธานฮอคนักแสดงเจ้าบทบาทจาก The Purge และไตรภาค Before ผู้รับบทเป็นวายร้ายของเรื่องอาร์เธอร์ แฮร์โรลด์ผู้นำลัทธิประหลาดยึดมั่นในความเชื่อต่อเทพเจ้าอียิปต์โบราณ
It must be very difficult. The voice in your head.
Hi I'm Cham Thakit from JUST do IT Thailand สวัสดีครับ
Hello.
Hi.
Wonderful to meet you.
As a big fan of Before trilogy
Oh, you've got great
honor to
taste.
talking with you today sir
I'm so glad you like those.
From a mind-bending film like The Endless and Synchronic
Hey, cool.
to the weirdest superhero in the MCU it's such a big leap right
Yeah, it's funny is the leap was huge, and of course when we found out we were going to be able to direct Moon Knight, we danced around in our COVID hotel and got very excited. But also doing the giant leap has felt really natural because Marvel's a great place to work. They hire really wonderful people, and so we kind of got to do the same thing that we always got to do with our independent films.
Justin what was it about the project that drew you to it specifically
Yeah, well, we've been wanting to work with Marvel for over a decade, but then getting this particular project that has an inherent coolness to it, the sort of deep cut in Marvel comics that if you're in the know, it's the best, but like you kind of keep it a secret. It's like a really cool band that you love and you don't want to tell people about. And it's that, and it's also the reason why Moon Knight is thought of that way, and that is that he's complex.
It's a little more complicated than that.
He's not infallible. He's far from Superman. And that is what makes him arguably more human than other superheroes. His imperfections.
Thank you.
Lost the contact lens.
Hope you find it.
Thanks.
Moon Knight, to justify its existence and to sort of break through all the rest of superheroes, he must be defined by being weird, by being different, by giving really unexpected storylines and unexpected emotion and unexpected visuals that you really don't see elsewhere in the comic book world. And there was something about that spirit that defined Moon Knight that made it really appealing to take on the challenge of adapting it to its first live action incarnation.
Yeah the show is incredible and refreshing and after watching the show Episode 4 is by far my favorite. It reminds me of a good old day action film like Indiana Jones and The Mummy. You guys nailing it. We have seen you in a wide range of film, but no one expects to see you in the MCU. How come, man? Who is the mastermind behind this?
Oscar Isaac is a mastermind.
What's wrong with you, Mark?
Why did you call me Mark?
I was at a coffee shop in Brooklyn during the pandemic, and he came over to me and started talking to me and telling me about Moon Knight and how brilliant it was going to be and how he wanted me to play the bad guy in it. And he was being directed by this Egyptian director that I happened to know his work, and I happened to love his work. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to do this. I needed to do something new. I needed to put myself in a situation that was new. I know you.
Me? Hiya.
So, which aspect of Arthur Harrow that hooked you the most?
Just the certitude of his beliefs. He had such absolute dedication to his beliefs. And I'm always hypnotized by human beings that think they know exactly what the right thing to do is all the time. It's so opposite of my personality. I'm always maybe this, maybe that, I don't know, maybe backwards, maybe forwards. So I loved Harrow for that, for his clarity.
There's chaos in you.
Yeah, and one of the things that intrigued me the most is he's very sane guy. usually the villain gonna be like the insane one.
That was exactly what was so interesting about it to me, is that if the hero is insane, then what's the villain? I had to create an antagonist who was completely sane. You know, if the hero's unbalanced, I had to find a person who was completely balanced and even. If he was the moon, right, I had to be the sun.
I am trying to help you.
I guess that it must be quite a paperwork, right? Joining the MCU, a lot of embargo to sign for you to keep a secret, right?
Yeah, I don't think I'd ever signed an NDA on a film before. I haven't been involved in those kind of movies. But you know, they have such a huge fan base, and there's so much expectation about the movies that the movies will lose a lot of power if everybody knows the story before it starts.
So, what's the best thing about working with Kevin Feige and being a part of MCU?
Kevin is a brilliant genius. We all know this. You know, he is responsible for some of our absolute favorite pieces of pop culture of all time. And so you would think that he wouldn't be open to ideas, but instead it's the exact opposite. And actually, Oscar and Ethan are the same way. You could just sit and learn, but instead they're actually listening. You know, they're actually listening. They want to hear your ideas. They want you to guide the ship into strange, cool, uncharted waters. So I think the freedom of expression was probably our favorite part of working with Marvel.
The best thing is very obvious. They really love actors. But there's this energy at Marvel where they really encourage you to have ideas and really come at them with your creativity. And they really trust themselves to shape what the team gives them. And I was shocked about that, the freedom that we had to play.
Wow, that's amazing to hear. And also, I have a chance to watch something in the dirt.
Oh,
you guys are amazing.
Oh, cool.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. we love that movie so much. We cannot wait for it to be out to everyone to see. It's super fun.
Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you so much.
Embrace the chaos.
มูนไนท์ดูได้แล้ววันนี้ที่ Disney Hotstar เท่านั้น และพบกับตอนใหม่ทุกวันพุธก่อนจากกันไปบอกพวกเรานี่ครับว่าคุณอยากบอกอะไรกับอีธานฮอค
Appreciate
Give me
you.
the fourth one, okay? The fourth
All
one.
right, we'll work on it. Dreaming it.
ถ้าคุณรักมาเวลก็อย่าลืมกดซับกดแชร์กดไลค์และกดปุ่มแจ้งเตือนเอาไว้เพื่อไม่ให้พลาดหลากคอนเทนต์สุด Exclusive เจาะลึกถึงความบันเทิงหลากหลายกว่าใครที่เดียวที่จอดอ Just Do It พิมพ์จารีตภาษาอังกฤษส่วนดูภาษาไทย